From Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed roof and air conditioning. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Hammers it to deep right field. Tomas ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. Striding into the box, Chris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2. Line towards center field. Pollock is there, and he has it for the first out. Anthony Rizzo gets his first opportunity now. Runner at first with one gone. On the move now is Fowler, sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are two away. Ben Zobrist gets his first opportunity here with the leadoff man still standing at second, but with two gone now. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Hit hard toward first. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Gene Segura comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
Hard hit ball to second. Zobrist is there. Throw on to first. In time, one away. Settling in now, Michael Bourne, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Michael Bourne.
Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. Arrieta into the windup. 0-1 pitch on its way. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. A.J. Pollock gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Addison Russell will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. This is hit high and deep out to left. Bourne looks up. A leap at the wall by Bourne, but that one is gone. A home run.
Batting sixth, right fielder.
A solo shot here to left, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
Catcher, number 40.
A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. And this is lined right back up the middle. Solid base hit for him. His first of the afternoon. Jorge Soler will get his first cuts here. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And Goldschmidt able to put away. The pitcher, Jake Arrieta, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Dexter Fowler will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
It's great when he gets out there and get things going like he did. Really gets the rest of the team involved.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. Leading off the inning, Paul Goldschmidt, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Arrieta's ready. 1-0 on its way. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Shot towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And this will get to the wall out near the pool area. The throw into second, and he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Wellington Castillo steps into the box. Here's the first pitch to him. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. No one out with a runner at second. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe force seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Castillo is retired, and there's 1 away. Jake Lamb set to hit now for the first time. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 1 out and a runner on third. And he falls behind 0-2. Two strike deliveries in the dirt. 1-2 now.
Well, this is a strikeout situation with that runner on third, so that's smart to try and make him chase after that slider.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Right fielder,
Yasmani Tomas stands in as he looks at a called strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And another foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Chris Bryant is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1. Hit hard to short. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Anthony Rizzo stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
On to first, and Rizzo's retired as well. A double play. Digging in now, Ben Zobrist, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And we all know he's a much better hitter from the other side.
A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Into the box, Addison Russell. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Zach Greinke, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Catcher, Zach Greinke.
Hit to short. Russell has it. And a rather easy first out. Leadoff man set down, and here's Chris Owings. Arrieta's got his target. Here's the first pitch. Line softly toward the hole, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Gene Segura will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Runners off for second. Chopped foul right at home plate. He's on the move again from first. A pitch out. The throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second. And now he's on the move again for second. A pitch out. The throw. Not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out. Runners on first with one down. Again he's off for second. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hayward over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. On to first, and they get the double play. Jason Hayward is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pollock on the run. And that's the first out of the inning. Number 40 stands in.
Number 40.
And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. And he will make the play. Two away now. Jorge Soler is at the plate now. Flied out at his first at-bat. This is hit sharp. Can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left. Jake Arrieta did his job in his first at-bat, laying down a successful sacrifice bunt. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Michael Bourne is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Arrieta gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Too high. 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a ball line hard towards short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Flips it behind his back. Throw gets him, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Zobrist has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dexter Fowler heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Chris Bryant steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Chris Bryant.
In there at the knees, strike 1. 2 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Called strike 0-2. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Anthony Rizzo will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one.
2-0.
And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
With 2 on already, sooner or later, you got to come in with something.
And the more pitches he throws.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. The relay throw, and they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third. Ready now, Ben Zobrist. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield here would be big for these guys. It could score too.
Greinke comes set. 0-1 on its way.
Nope.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. Lamb is there for it, 1 out. Addison Russell steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. High and deep to center field. Back goes Pollock at the track. Gone. A fence scraper, but still good for 3 runs. So a 3. From the borough of Queens in Flushing, New York, welcome to beautiful Citi Field. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Mets. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Matt Carpenter is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, he's letting these guys know early on. He's not going to be afraid to work inside. That'll be something they'll need to think about.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game. Striding into the box, Stephen Piscotty. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double. Brandon Moss steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Cespedes. 2 gone. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side. Jose Reyes comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Into the box now, Curtis Granderson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ground ball right side. Moss is up with it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Neil Walker gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And that's too high, ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Think he would have liked the green light there. It's 2-1.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Johnny Peralta will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Cabrera's up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Hit to short. On to first, and there are two down. Jed Jerko into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going.
Jerko.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short, and the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Yoenis Cespedes strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in the...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Batting fifth, left fielder,
A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now to the plate Asdrubal Cabrera, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is his power side from the left side. He's got quite a bit more pop in that bat hitting left-handed.
We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. And he will make the play. 2 away now. James Loney gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Piscotty, and that retires the side. Number 41 leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
batting eighth.
Rendell Grichuk stands in. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch popped up. Walker settles under it near second. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. Carlos Martinez steps in now. hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Loney will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Travis d'Arnaud digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired here, 1 away. Jacob deGrom stands in for the first time.
Jacob deGrom.
Liner toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Jose Reyes will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
Runners on first with 1 down. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 0-2. Runners going. Taken for strike 3, the throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. Settling in now, Curtis Granderson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hot shot on the ground is short. Peralta's there. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Matt Carpenter is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And that's going to land foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Taken high and deep to right. Granderson going back. Still going back. Gone!
Now batting.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Redbirds are even now at 1 run apiece. Stephen Piscotty will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Cespedes moves over. 1 down. Brandon Moss digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he gets ahead of another hitter there, and I'm told he's thrown a first pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced so far, and that's pretty amazing.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. There to take it in is Loney now for route number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Here's a high pop-up. deGrom has a play, and the inning is over. Neil Walker is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Second baseman, Neil.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Under it is the left fielder. Makes the play, 1 away. Yoenis Cespedes stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, that was just a big, fat, hanging changeup in the zone, and that's a pitch you never want to throw, but boy, do you love to hit it.
Piscotty racing back, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. As Dribble Cabrera is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Grichuk on the move. He gets to it, and he botched it. Around third, Bruce heading for the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Digging in, James Loney. He flew out in his last at-bat. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning. Leading off the inning, Yadier Molina, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Trying to hold the lead. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And he runs right through the stop sign. And he is in there. So striding in, number 41, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. And this one gets away. That could be a run. And he's safe. No one out with a runner at second. In the air to center field, and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run.
Now batting.
2-run shot to straightaway center, and it gives the Cardinals a 4-2 lead. Jerry Blevins is going to take over here in inning number 5.
Number 39.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here it comes, 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Carlos Martinez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Cespedes is after it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Matt Carpenter steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. In the air out toward right field. Granderson's after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Travis d'Arnaud, and they'll need him to get something going here. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Grounded back up the middle. Peralta's up with it, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Jerry Blevins will stand in now, a late entrant to the ball game as he'll be making his first plate appearance here in inning number 5.
0-1.
Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Runners off for second. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Jose Reyes will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play. Stephen Piscotty makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Right fielder.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Brandon Moss will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
In there, a base hit. And they will tag him out between first and second. Johnny Peralta will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bruce giving chase. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Throw back to first. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Line toward the alley in left center. Bruce is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Curtis Granderson gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Right fielder. Curtis Granderson.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1.
Neil Walker.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Yoenis Cespedes steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the 2nd. It swung on and hit in the air. Grichuk over to his left, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. Chop this one right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time.
Oh, what a play.
Jed Jerko is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Number 41 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far.
Yeah, he definitely got a hold of that one earlier. He put a good swing on it.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. That almost got him. Hits a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Walker has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Rendell Grichuk ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. He was fighting that swing the whole way. It was a strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. To short, hit hard. Right to Cabrera. Throw on to the first baseman, Loney, and the side is retired. As Drupal Cabrera steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Number 41 is there, and he'll bring this one in. James Loney will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And a high strike there, 0-1.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
Number 41 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Travis d'Arnaud steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Travis d'Arnaud.
On the ground up the middle. Peralta towards second. He's got it. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Carlos Martinez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Line drive to left. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. Now this is cut and thrown to first. Matt Carpenter gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Hey now. 4 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors to this point for the Cardinals. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
You can tell now in his 4th inning of work out of the bullpen, he's looking a little gassed.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Cespedes going back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
And he's not stopping as third base coach Jose Oquendo's waving him in.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Stephen Piscotty ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. Addison Reed. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Brandon Moss stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
Well, be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Reed's ready. Here's the 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full. 3-2. In danger now of a second walk out of. It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. 1 run scores. Johnny Peralta comes to the plate with the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll reach first safely. 1 run is scored. Yadier Molina gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Jerry Familia will be summoned into the toughest situation.
Number 27,
And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Hit on the ground to short. He'll come to the plate with it. They get the force at the plate. Jed Jerko will step in. A ground-out victim his last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He'll throw home with it, and he is in there. Number 41 steps into the box.
Number 41.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. 3 runs already home here. He pulls this one into right. Granderson is there. Let's see if they test it. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out. Rendell Grichuk comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Granderson going back on it to the track, to the wall. Gone! It's a grand slam.
The pitcher, number 18, Carlos Martinez.
So he promptly unloads the bases with that one as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Jerry Familia will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. To short. Peralta is there. And Peralta's throw is in time for out number 1. Jose Reyes will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Curtis Granderson will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And, Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
Shoots this one to first. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And they're not going to get him. A triple for Granderson. Neil Walker will get a chance now as he hopes to cash in following the 2-out triple.
Well, the inning didn't look like it was going anywhere with those 2 quick outs, but then all of a sudden, now the pressure's on here with a runner down at third.
That evens it up 1-1. Grounded to the right. Taken in by Carpenter, and they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. Matt Carpenter gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
Matt Carpenter.
High and deep to left center field. Back goes Bruce, and this one is gone. A home run.
Now batting, right fielder.
So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Brandon Moss. He singled his last time up. Into the seats, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Cespedes. He can't get there as it falls in.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And a relay home, and he's going to make it around right back where he started. It's an inside-the-park home run.
Ready now, Johnny Peralta. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Around first is Peralta on his way to second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double. Yadier Molina stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And he's safe. So coming to the plate, Jed Jerko. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. A swinging bunt to the mound. And the runner will be tagged out at the plate, so a costly decision there. Steps in, and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park, just like he did in the second. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Grounded to third. On it goes right through him into left field. Jay Bruce strides in, grounded out his last time through. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. As Dribble Cabrera will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the...
And the runner from second is in to score. James Loney gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Jonathan Broxton will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. That's in there. Base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
No, he's in there.
Travis d'Arnaud will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. Chopped foul right at home plate. Runners are at first and third with none out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grichuk is there. Let's see if they try it. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Jerry Spermilia comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play. That tails back over, strike 1. Kelly Johnson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Kelly Johnson.
Lifted in the air to center. Grichuk giving chase. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick... With the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background, a look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Colorado Rockies and the St. Louis Cardinals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Adam Wainwright, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, he's got a good sinker. Not necessarily his go-to pitch, but a pitch that can be effective and he will use, especially when he needs a ground ball.
Charlie Blackmon makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Good afternoon for Colorado. Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we're underway in St. Louis.
First pitch, 105.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Wainwright into the windup. 1-1 pitch on its way. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. And we should see some 90s as we go forward. 88 degrees, our game time temperature. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Well done there, and the leadoff man is retired to start the afternoon. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance out of Nolan Arenado. He always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him. Whether it's the first inning with nobody out or the ninth inning with 2 outs, his approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
First pitch on its way. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Hit out towards second. Wong is there. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away. And with that, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, we're going to talk about Yadier Molina defensively. We can just get to the gold gloves. Just a multitude of those. He's so soft behind the plate. He gets his pitchers a lot of pitches. He shuts down a running game. Very cerebral as well as far as setting up hitters. I don't know if the game has seen a better defensive catcher.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball hit high and deep, heading toward the corner and left. And no shot for Holiday. It's a foul ball. Just getting started here in St. Louis. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Jorge De La Rosa, a Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's a veteran presence. He's been around this league for a real long time, so he doesn't get by just on physical ability. There's a lot of guile to his game, a lot of the mental part, a lot of tricks of the trade. I can't wait to watch him throw in this one.
Matt Carpenter comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for them here today?
Just don't be stupid up there. Don't chase balls out of the zone. Move guys along when the situation calls for it. Play the game.
Stepping in, Stephen Piscotty. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hara will wait on it. And that's out number 2. With a moment now, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Johnny Peralta gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Chop foul right at home plate. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded to the right. LeMahieu gets to it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis with no score. Nolan Arenado will dig in. A Silver Slugger winner in the National League a season ago.
Nolan Arenado.
Wainwright gets the sign. First pitch on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Here's ball 1 now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, overall, Parker is a solid umpire, but I have seen sometimes when there was some inconsistency calling the corners. As a pitcher, it seems he doesn't always give you the same spot when it's on the black.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this is swung on, and it'll be another chance out there at second. In time to first, and there are two away.
Now, these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Ben Paulson into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Into the windup and the pitch. Looped out towards short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out. From Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed roof and air conditioning. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the New York Mets and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Zach Greinke is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
Set to go now as Curtis Granderson is into the box to get this one underway.
Leading off the afternoon for the Mets, right fielder, Curtis Granderson.
And underway from the desert as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken here for ball 1.
First pitch, 105.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Greinke looks in. Here's the 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. With that, here are Terry Collins' New York Mets. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Yeah, you know, I love what the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson, does for this ball club. He's a catalyst for this offense when his bat is hot. Just needs to keep having good at-bats.
Into the box, David Wright. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, the Diamondbacks going with their throwback jerseys here with the teal and purple mixed in. And I will be the first to say I do not miss these one bit.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Lamb. Throw to first is in time to take care of right, and that's the second out. And with a quick breather here, let's bring in a look at the defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Lucas Duda gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl is a well-liked umpire all around baseball by both pitchers and hitters. The reason for that, he's consistent, and his zone is kind of what you hope for.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot down the line in right, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
And you know, the only way you're going to tie this guy up on the inner half is if you go up and in. If you leave it belt high, he can handle that pitch, and he handled that one all right.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. They're putting that last home run at 419 feet officially. And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
To 2-2 now. Two out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tomas moves over. And that retires the side. The Mets get one on this swing by Lucas Duda. Home half of the first coming up from Chase Field. It's 1-0 Mets. Matt Harvey is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
A.J. Pollock comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, number 11, center fielder A.J. Pollock.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
The 0-2 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, they're already down by 1 after the top of the first, so you've got to get yourself right back into this ball game. Punch back a little bit and see if you can get your crowd back in it.
Striding into the box, Gene Segura, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Into the seats, 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Cespedes is after it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the New York Mets. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, Asdrubal Cabrera is a show-stopping, acrobatic shortstop that dazzles fans with incredible plays on a regular basis. Look out for him to make some great plays on defense in this one.
Paul Goldschmidt gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby.
I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We'll be right back at Chase Field in just a moment. Neil Walker will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Neil Walker.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo home run here for Neil Walker as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Lifted in the air out to right. Peralta is there, 1 away.
Now, you know, even though he's given up 2 home runs, he's only down 2-0. I mean, his guys can get that back in no time. Even though he probably doesn't feel too good about things, he's still very much in this ballgame.
Michael Conforto digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Greinke steps into his windup, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he'll take a look at ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Goldschmidt in foul ground makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there. They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Alejandro De Aza will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1. And that's cut on and missed by De Aza as he's in a quick 0-2 hole now.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A runner on first with 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. A fine afternoon to enjoy our national pastime at Seattle's Safeco Field. Coming up, we've got a good matchup and the Seattle Mariners. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Felix Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, when you talk about starting pitchers, he's one of the most consistent there is in the game. He's got a career ERA in the low 3s. I expect him to throw a good ball game here in this one.
Billy Burns heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Center fielder number 1, Billy Burns.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike 1.
First pitch, 107.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Hernandez into the windup. 0-2 pitch on its way. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees, the temperature at first pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, you're going to get a heavy dose of those sinking fastballs, so you got to look for the ball to get up in the zone. If you swing at anything down, you're going to be rolling over pitches, and it's hard to get a rally started if you're hitting into double plays all day.
Into the windup and the pitch. Jed Lowry comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Mariners going here with the old bicentennial era uniform with the Triton M from their expansion days. That's a good look. That evens it up 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know, Summersgill has a bit of a reputation for having a fat strike zone, but I don't think that really applies to all corners. Also, I've been told that he's pretty consistent with what he does and doesn't call.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. And with that, let's take a look at how the Mariners will set up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, Kyle Seager over at third base, one of the best all-around third basemen in the game. Remember, he was an all-star in 2014, also garnered a Gold Glove Award at that position.
Josh Reddick gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Just getting started here in Seattle. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. To first. Fielded cleanly by Lind, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're set down 1-2-3 by King Felix in the first. A's nothing. M's coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Sonny Gray gets the ball for Oakland in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, he's been one of the most dependable starting pitchers around. He's got a career ERA of less than 3. One of the best out there on the mound.
Here now is Nori Aoki to start things out in the home half of inning number 1.
Left fielder, Nori Aoki.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
You don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you've got this guy on deck.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
And this is hit hard up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
In now, Kyle Seager, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Well, that may have been a borderline call right there, but you know what? He's going to get those calls sometimes. He's a big-name pitcher out there, and that can certainly play into your favor.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Nobody out, runner on first. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him.
Wow, made it look easy. Well, with 2 strikes, you've got to protect up there, even on a curveball that's a borderline strike. But he can only manage to get this one off the end of his bat, and it winds up being a simple little ground out.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1.
And like most right-handed power guys, he's a good high ball hitter. So that's where you're going to want to keep that fastball going forward.
Down and away, ball 1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. High and deep to right. Back goes Reddick. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners' starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for them here today?
Just don't be stupid up there. Don't chase balls out of the zone. Move guys along when the situation calls for it. Play the game.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, gets his first opportunity here with the leadoff man still standing at second, but with 2 gone now.
Well, a good chance to pick up his teammates right here because they couldn't take advantage of that leadoff double. So he'll look to get something into the outfield and give his man a chance to come around and score.
And Alonso will put this one away, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. Chris Davis makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the 2nd.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Hernandez looks in. First pitch on its way. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Yeah, And on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
And the pitch on 2-1. Push to the right side. And that will be the first hit for the Athletics thus far.
Well, sometimes that's how these rallies start. Little fluke hit, and now they're in business to start things out.
Stepping in, Stephen Vogt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
If they can lay off that curveball, get into better hitters counts, they're going to see more fastballs, and that plays to your advantage as a hitter. You want fastballs and fastball counts.
A runner at first with no outs here. Chopped foul right at home plate. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. On the ground up the middle. To second for one. On to Lind, and it's a double play.
Boy, that's the great thing about having a good sinker, and it seems like a lot of times, even when guys do get a hit off of you, the next guy's going to come up and ground into a double play anyway. We've seen it before, and that's exactly what happens here.
Here's the DH, Billy Butler. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
You can tell he's got sinker on the mind because he definitely undercut that one.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Martin going back to the track. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. getting ready for baseball under the roof in Houston. Coming in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Dallas Keuchel gets the start for Houston in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA under 4. For a starting pitcher, that is very dependable. They're just looking for a consistent start here in this one.
Mookie Betts heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Boston, center fielder, Mookie Betts.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
First pitch, 105.
Keuchel sets his sights. 0-1 on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hard liner towards short. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And that is just one heck of an at-bat right there, leading off your half of the first inning. He works the count to 3-2. He lets everybody on the bench see what this guy is featuring, and then he tops it all off by getting on base with a leadoff single. For a table setter, how much better can it get?
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Ross is definitely liked by the pitchers, Matt. When they're working both sides of the plate, they tend to be pretty effective when he's making the calls.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Nobody out, runner on first. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Two and two count. Here it comes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, you get multiple runners on base, so you don't have to have the long ball in order to hang a crooked number on them. You need to avoid the double plays when they do get guys on.
Xander Bogaerts will dig in now. The winner of the American League's Silver Slugger Award for shortstop a season ago. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. David Price, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, when you talk about starting pitchers, he's one of the most consistent there is in the game. He's got a career ERA in the low 3s. I expect him to throw a good ball game here in this one.
Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That evens it up 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for them here today?
I think you really have to focus on what the pitcher's going to give you. If he's going to pitch you away, you got to go the other way. That way you can string together a few hits to put up some crooked numbers in this game.
In now, George Springer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
Well, this is not exactly the most convincing swing you're going to see, but this is a results-oriented game. He manages to take the ball the other way and make his way aboard.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, 2 very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. Ball's there, and he is out at second base.
So much for their first hit of the ball game. It didn't even seem to be that terrific of a move. They just caught him off guard there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Yeah, he just really pulled off of that pitch. This is a two-seamer working its way down and away, and he wasn't even close.
Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Colby Rasmus would be next. 2 out, nobody on. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Colby Rasmus set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
And he'll snap one over the first. Don't want to forget about him.
Just checking.
2 out with the man at first. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Pitch out, nothing doing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. On to the second inning now for Minute Maid Park with no score. David Ortiz makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And I'll tell you, there is nothing that says Houston Astros to me like that right there. Look at those beauties. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Oh, nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Keuchel gets the sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Ready on 1-2. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. With a moment now, let's call on a look at how the Astros line it up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, Carlos Gomez, he's a Gold Glove winner out there in that outfield. Very entertaining to watch. Very demonstrative, very athletic, and can make plays that you don't see many outfielders make.
Stepping in, Hanley Ramirez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And Ramirez will just try and work his way aboard here. It's 3-1. There's the Panda on deck. He'll bat next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Full count, here it comes. That misses for ball 4. Down to first goes Ramirez.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead now he's on with one away.
Pablo Sandoval takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. And they pitch out with no movement from Ramirez. Here it comes, 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Valbuena's got it. Altuve for one. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2. From the borough of Queens in Flushing, New York, welcome to beautiful Citi Field. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Mets. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Matt Harvey, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, he's been one of the most dependable starting pitchers around. He's got a career ERA of less than 3. One of the best out there on the mound.
Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway.
Number 6, Billy Hamilton.
And we are underway here in Flushing as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 106.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But a foul ball, 1-1. Harvey's ready. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And Walker's throw is right there for out number 1. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, definitely be aggressive at the plate. You've got to come through with clutch 2-out hits, and don't leave runners in scoring position. That's the key.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he is in there safely with their first hit so far, a 1-out double.
When you're a hitter, there's only 2 times where you know for sure you've got a hit. One is when you hit one into the seats. It feels so good. And 2 is when you split the outfielders like that. Right off the bat, you know it's a double. The only thing in your mind, can I go for 3?
In is Joey Votto now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. One out and a runner on second base. Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there.
But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Here he comes on 2-0. Ooh, he saws him off with that one.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
2-1, here it is. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Now a swing and a miss by Votto, and he'll head back to the dugout as out number 2. And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the New York Mets. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and stepping in the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A 2-run home run for Brandon Phillips, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Here's Jay Bruce now.
Fielder number 32.
As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce as the Reds move out in front now, 3-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle, and I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Reds lead it 3-0. Anthony DeSclafani is on the mound for the Reds in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, what makes him difficult, the fact that he throws 2 different types of fastballs. He's got that 4-seamer, and then he's got that 2-seamer that runs in on the hitter sometimes. Very difficult to attack both.
Curtis Granderson comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Hit to first. Backhanded. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Time now to take a look at Terry Collins' Mets starting lineup in this one. Eric, who stands out to you?
Yeah, you know, I love what the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson, does for this ball club. He's a catalyst for this offense when his bat is hot. Just needs to keep having good at-bats.
Settling in now, David Wright, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball just misses, apparently. 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but, you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Shebler moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the defense for the Cincinnati Reds. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this defense is really anchored up the middle, and most specifically, the guy over at second base. He turns the double play as well as anybody in the game, has a lot of range, and really takes away a lot of hits from the other team.
Lucas Duda gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
And Fillmore usually gets high praise from most people for his command of the zone. He will occasionally give the pitcher just a little extra off the plate if he spots it well, though.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
Pulled toward right center field. Hamilton is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Scott Shebler makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Harvey gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball one.
If you're hitting left-handed, all you can really do is just kind of quit on that pitch and hope it doesn't find the outside corner.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Nope.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You can bet he's a little rattled still from that first inning. He gave up a lot of solid contact that first time through the lineup.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, same pitch, same result, and he's late on it again.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He tried to get him to bite on that pitch, but it was way out of the zone there. It didn't even tempt him. Now he'll need to make a much better pitch here on a 3-2 count.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Man, a little surprising they didn't challenge him there, earn their way aboard. This isn't exactly the most dangerous guy in the lineup, so he'll be happy to take the walk.
Zach Cozart gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
And you know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
First pitch on its way. Runners off for second. Out in front of it, strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
You can tell a lot about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Here it comes on 1-1. He's running again. Swing and a liner. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. A runner at first with no outs here. Still 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And when you know you've got a guy in protect mode up there and he's fouling off pitches left and right, that's when you know you can just keep taking him further and further away. He winds up getting the punch out here on a pitch that's well out of the zone.
Tucker Barnhart will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Corner paint right there. 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Runner at first here, 1 man out. can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You don't really want to hit a guy, but part of the reason he's been in trouble so far is that he hasn't felt comfortable working inside. And if you just let guys lean out over the plate, they're going to eat you up. So maybe this could be a blessing in disguise.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in, as he'll swing and hit this one hard but foul off to the left and out of play. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Afternoon baseball now from the desert Southwest and Chase Field here in downtown Phoenix. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 16 stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Greinke looks in. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is there to record the first out. Into the box, Will Myers. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Will Myers.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Bourne is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Yonherba Solarte gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Pollock on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Gene Segura comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Hit to third. There is Solarte. A quick out number 1. Now to the plate, Michael Bourne, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Michael Bourne.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
And one thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. The throw into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double. Coming to the plate now, A.J. Pollock, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Smoke toward third. Oh, look at Solarte. The throw. He's out.
Oh, what a play.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Grounded to third. Solarte fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Alex Dickerson makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Scorched to third. Lamb scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Number 11 stands in for the first time. Adam Rosales will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run.
Batting sixth, the catcher.
A solo shot here to left, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0. Derek Norris comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
The right fielder, number
Oswaldo Arcia into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. Rips this one to first. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one. Wellington Castillo strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Wellington.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
And the catch will be made here by Ramirez. One gone. Jake Lamb stands in.
Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
Dickerson will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Yasmani Tomas stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Alexi Ramirez is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Shortstop,
And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Not close. It's 2-0. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Greinke gets the sign. Here he comes on 2-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Edwin Jackson set to hit now for the first time. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pollock has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Number 16 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Segura has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Zach Greinke, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Pitcher, Zach Greinke.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Hot shot down the line, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Chris Owings steps in now.
The shortstop, Chris Owings.
Grounded back up the middle. Ramirez has it on to first, and they get the double play. Gene Segura will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
Down the third baseline. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out. Will Myers is ready here.
First baseman, number 4.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0. Hit on the ground to short. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Stepping in, Yonhervis Solarte, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. Striding into the box, Alex Dickerson. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Pollock at the track. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two-run shot to straightaway center. And the Friars have moved out in front 3-0. From the corner of 20th and Blake Street, so look at Coors Field in Denver. Ought to be a good one here between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Colorado Rockies. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next.
John Jason.
Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it, and on one pitch, he's retired. In now, Gregory Polanco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets it.
Bases are empty, one man out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Andrew McCutchen gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Gonzalez. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Starling.
It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. And the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Now a bullet down the line, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. On his way to second goes Marte. Around second, he'll try for third. Now a dive with the baseball as he makes the tag. He is out, and the Charlie Blackmon comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. This is pulled into right, and that's a base hit, so the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first. Striding into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's running towards second. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit, and he is in there. So stepping in, Nolan Arenado, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Gonzalez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. He'll come home with it. McCutchen's going to nail him trying to score out at home plate. Number 26 stands in for the first time.
Number 26.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he'll try to get back now. Leading off the inning, David Freese, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready on 1 and 2. Grounded to short. Mays is right there. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Francisco Cervelli stands in.
Catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1. Josh Harrison steps in now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Harrison.
On the ground up the middle. LeMahieu. On to Reynolds, and they turn it a double play. Side retired. Mark Reynolds strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
First baseman, Mark
To short.
Reynolds.
And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Now from the home of the Angels for nearly a half-century, there's a look at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Runner-up and winner in AL MVP in 2015, Trout and Donaldson. Next. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
7 o'clock.
Grounded down the third baseline. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. Striding into the box, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike, 0-1.
One thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
Jose Bautista steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Fastball got him looking as that had two-seam action on it. One gone. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Josh Donaldson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Edwin Encarnacion is into the box looking to keep this first inning rally rolling. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
He's in there.
Russell Martin stands in with another first inning RBI opportunity in store. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Oberholzer pauses. 1-2 on its way. Drilled down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Justin Smoke, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Hit hard toward the right side. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. And he is in there. Kevin Pillar, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Tap fouled at home plate. Ulysse Chassin will go to work much earlier than anticipated here as he'll try and sort this mess out in the very first inning. Called strike, 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hot shot on the ground is short. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. Cole Calhoun comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, number 56, Cole Calhoun.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Pulled toward right center field. Pillar's there. And that's the first out of the inning. Into the box, Mike Trout, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Mike Trout.
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Donaldson is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Albert Pujols gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
C.J. Cron set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
A runner on first with 2 away. Chopped foul right at home plate. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Devin Travis makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Slow curveball. 75 on the radar. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Melvin Upton Jr. will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. Now a bunt attempt here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
The shortstop,
Troy Tulowitzki will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will. Andrelton Simmons will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Andrelton Simmons.
Hit to short. Tulowitzki scoops it up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting 6.
Number 3 stands in for the first time. Number 39 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Popped high in the air. Travis is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Rising fastball there, strike 1.
And he's running the risk of a 3-pitch inning if he makes an out there.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Jet Bandy set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Vandy.
High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Pilar. And that ends the inning. Jose Bautista is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
The right fielder, number 19.
Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
You know, when I see Jose Bautista at the plate with that high leg kick and plate coverage, I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batter number 20, third baseman, Josh.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Yeah, Donaldson primarily played catcher at Auburn, where he was a preseason All-American and an All-Star in the prestigious Cape Cod League.
Yeah, and it's no surprise that he got to play in that Cape League. So many of the major's best players have come through that summer league, and it's really become one of the most treasured aspects of amateur baseball. If you're a baseball fan, it's definitely worth checking out the Cape to go down there to watch baseball.
1 out, nobody on. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Cliff Pennington, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Cole Calhoun will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Yeah, but he hit it hard, though. He put a really nice swing on it, and we'll see if he can do that same thing right here.
Snap throw from the catcher, but he gets back in time. Nobody out, runner on first. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Liner towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Tulowitzki onto the grass, and that's the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Albert Pujols. He reached on a single in his first try.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Chased a bad one there, 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Upton has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Russell Martin is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
The catcher, number 55.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Simmons. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Smoke. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit hard to the right side. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Kevin Pillar stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Runner at first here, one man out. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Belted high in the air out to left. Left fielder looking up, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. From the corner of 20th and Blake Street, so look at Coors Field in Denver. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Colorado Rockies. A big-time arm and a power bat should be fun. First pitch is next. Fly ball out toward left center field. Blackman is there, and it's a first pitch out to start the ballgame. Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Liner towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Xander Bogaerts takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. David Ortiz steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
To second for one. On to Reynolds, and they turn it a double play. Side retired. Charlie Blackman comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit hard on the ground to third. Hill's up with it. On to first, and the price is right here, 2 away. Nolan Arenado gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in at second base with a first-inning double. Carlos Gonzalez, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game, because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
Hard hit ball to second. Pedroia fields it cleanly, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Jackie Bradley Jr. makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Blackman on the move. 1 down. Aaron Hill settles into the box for his first chance.
Aaron Hill.
Grounded to third. On to first, and Hill is a ground out victim. 2 away now. Sandy Leon into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going.
Leon.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Number 26 stands in for the first time.
Leading off for the Rockies, left fielder, number
Price
26.
gets his sign. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. Young is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Mark Reynolds steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here.
Reynolds.
Into the windup and the pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Yeah, you've got a cold night. The ball won't be carrying as well, so you can afford to take a few more chances in the strike zone and challenge some guys. In that case, up in the strike zone.
Left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. Heading out toward shallow right. Betts on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Christian Audemays set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Nope.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit hard up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. John Gray gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2 to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Chris Young is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
The left fielder, number 30, Chris Young.
First offering on its way. Down the third baseline. Gloved by Arenado. And now from the air, a jump throw. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2. He's running towards second. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw. A tag, and Young is out trying to steal second base. Mookie Betts will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
They did hit it hard, but I'll tell you, as a hitter, you want to get down to first base. Nice swing, the attaboys. That doesn't go a long way.
Third inning, no score to this point. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Charlie Blackmon will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Price into his motion. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hot shot to third. Hill is there. Oh, and he throws it away.
He's good.
Nolan Arenado will dig in. A Silver Slugger winner in the National League a season ago. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Curveball swung out and missed. 2-1 now. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and standing in the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Number 26 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 26.
Grounded up the first baseline. And Ortiz will just take this one over to first by himself, and the inning is over. Dustin Pedroia will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Just missing here, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. In there, a base hit.
Around second, Pedroia looking for 3. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home.
And he will make it there safely as he fires off the fourth with a leadoff triple. So stepping in, Xander Bogaerts, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 1-0 delivery. Hit in the air to left. Number 26 is there. Let's see if they try it. And he is in there. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And set to stand in the first baseman here, David Ortiz. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Jackie Bradley Jr. is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Out in front of it, strike 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and 2 Boston errors to this point in the contest. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Mark Reynolds is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
First baseman, Mark Reynolds.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Price sets his sights. 0-1 on its way. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Oh, had a hanger that time, but missed it. 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Nick Hundley. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts giving chase. And that's the second out of the inning. Christian Audemaze will dig in. He singled his first time around. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. John Gray will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Pitcher, John Gray.
First pitch curveball swung out and missed. Strike 1.
Oh, boy, he is attacking hitters in this one. Another first pitch strike right there, and he's up right around 90% in that category so far.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. Aaron Hill heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. First pitch on its way.
Aaron Hill.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now to the plate, Sandy Leon, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 1 run, 5 hits, and 2 Boston errors to this point in the contest. Hit hard to the right. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Therefore, it is Blackman, and he's got it for the first out. Chris Young steps in now.
30, Chris Young.
And here's a ball hit in the air. LeMahieu backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. David Price is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Boy, that was a good...
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Charlie Blackman comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And, guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Shot toward second. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. DJ LeMahieu will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And a ball 1-0. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 curveball here is over for a strike. Price pauses. Here's the 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. Nolan Arenado will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Betts, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. In now, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Now both runners are breaking. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Slapped hard the opposite way. Young is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Number 26 digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Young is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Mookie Betts will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Blackman is there, makes the play, 1 away. Throw back to first. Xander Bogaerts will dig in. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Hard hit ball to second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he's safe. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and here's the still dangerous left-handed bat of David Ortiz. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Jackie Bradley Jr. stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. And he pops it up back behind second base. LeMahieu is there for it, and he can't track it down. A base hit. The tag, and he is out. Leading off the inning, Mark Reynolds, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Taken high and deep to right. Betts looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
The catcher, number 4.
A solo shot here for Mark Reynolds, as the Rockies have come back to tie this one at 2 apiece. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Running hard, he's digging for second, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. Into the box now, Christian Audemays. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw won't get him. Now at the plate, John Gray. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And now the runner breaks for the plate. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Charlie Blackmon digs in now with 2 already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. A man at third with 1 away. Lifted in the air to center. Bradley is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. DJ LeMahieu will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 4-2. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Nolan Arenado digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.